Oh, hey, Sir Ken. What's up? Welcome. I wasn't going to go live because I'm like, I got a busy day, but then everything got shifted, so. Oh, hey, SpongeBob. How's it going? How's it with you and your lady? So, happy Thursday, everybody. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to make cottage cheese because I love me some cottage cheese. Oh, that's wonderful. When are you going to go see her? I should wash my hands. Love is in the air. Thanks, SpongeBob. I appreciate it. Oh. Happy Thursday. My meetings got shifted. I thought I was going to have a training class starting next week, but that got pushed out. Thank goodness. I've been updating stuff, and the updates really changed a lot, and I've been tired this week, so I've been really slow with it. But thank goodness it got pushed out, so it gives me some time. What's everyone getting into today? Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna make, my fridge is PBJ, please. Nah. We're having toast though. But what's up, Chuck Hunter? Welcome to my channel. Got a cara orange. These are in season and they're delicious. One of my faves. But yeah, I'm gonna make a cottage cheese bowl, and yeah. I stayed up a little late last night. I was watching, I was finishing, shall I say, so, I don't even know, something Mormon Wives. Is it The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? I don't even know. They are crazy, let me just tell you. But of course I kept watching because I wanted, the previews of it always make it look more fun than it is, or better than it is, and yeah, it's really not that good, but they are kind of crazy. If anyone's ever seen it, or if you're a fan, but yeah, I don't know why. Oh, because I've been to Utah, and one of my best friends lives in Utah, and so seeing other things, I'm like, I've been there, I've had that. They drink a lot of soda, you know, because Mormons can't have coffee, so soda is their go-to. Yeah, they are definitely interesting. A lot of trauma in that shit too. And my friend's supposed to be writing a book because she was Mormon once, and I really hope she does because I'm so curious about all the things about it. Ugh, yeah, they're something else. But I mean, I grew up Catholic. They're interesting as well. But I feel like I wasn't super into the religion. Like, I went to catechism, which is like church school. I did my first communion. And then after that, they like didn't have it anymore or something. And I honestly enjoyed going. I was like, I would pray every night. and do all the things. I'd go to church with my grandma. And then it felt really conflicting, honestly, because also cottage cheese. I just get I'm like, give me all the fat. Don't give me no low fat stuff, honestly. But just conflicted in my head and in the church and stuff, and I just felt like it was a lot of pressure to be a certain way, and growing up you're like not, and then you have sisters, and yeah, it was just a lot. And I don't know when I got to the point where I'm like, I'm not we didn't really go to church. We were those people that only went to church on the holidays, Easter, Christmas. So we never went to church. Again, my grandma went to church every Sunday, and I'd go with her. There were no nuns there, but yeah, it wasn't for me. So I think within high school, middle school for sure, I didn't really go. And when I graduated college, my best friend at the time moved to San Luis, which is like an hour away. And he joined this Christian church. And it was really cool. The vibe was where it was at. The music was fun. And ooh, yum, that's always good. Yeah, I don't know if I should put coconut yogurt or strawberry yogurt mixing in. I don't want to put coconut. But yeah, so then I converted to Christianity. Oh, and when you're Catholic, you get baptized as a baby, so you didn't even have a choice. When I got baptized as a Christian, that was my choice, and I decided to do that. And then I had a boyfriend, and that was really conflicting. It's like, want to explore this new relationship, but then like want to be a child of Christ, and so that was conflicting. And then I fell off of that and didn't practice religion anymore, and then I just became more spiritual, so that works for me. But yeah, the journey of religion, it's not a fun one, let me tell you. Yeah, we're gonna mix some coconut yogurt. This one's really good, from Trader Joe's, obviously. I'm obsessed. I don't think I'm gonna use the whole thing, so. But yeah, yogurt with honey, that's a good one. Do you have like different flavors of honey? Like, I have a cardamom one and a lavender honey one. It's really good. I got it from Colorado. Mix, mix, mix. There was this girl I used to follow on Instagram when I was more active on it. And she would make it was mostly like Asian food. And it'd be like, mix, 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 but like really sped up, and I just loved it. So every time I go, mix, 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 I always think of her. And I haven't seen if she's posted, but I don't really go on Instagram, so mix, mix, mix. Nice. So you just have different wildflower honeys. That's cool. Okay. And then in my cottage cheese, I like to put in some flaxseed meal. We need those omegas. You know, I'm sure if you guys have been here, I've mentioned I got blood work done and I improved from last year. So just got to keep doing the things. I just put 1 tablespoon. It calls for 2, but I'm like, that's a little too much. 1's fine. 1 and done. And I just mix it in a little bit. Usually I put honey in it, but since I mixed it with the coconut yogurt, I don't really need honey. And then, oh, I was gonna make toast too. I got my Ezekiel toast. And yeah, now I'll just cut up some strawberries. What are you eating today, Sir Ken? Yogurt or like what? Last night we had hot dogs and tater tots. Oh, and we made broccoli salad. Hey, well, my mom did. I don't know where she put it. Oh. Got that broccoli salad on deck. Yeah, it was pretty good. Before I went on my walk yesterday, she said, "Can you get the bacon out?" And I said, "Okay." And I thought, she's probably going to make broccoli salad because we have broccoli there that we need to use. And I come home, and of course she's making the broccoli salad, and she's talking to her cousin in Mexico. And she's like, "Oh yeah, the family's coming over, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, is she just lying or what? So I'm like, "Who's coming over?" And I'm like, "Oh, your sister and them, they're coming over. We're going to have hot dogs." I'm like, okay. And I was like, I didn't even know they're coming over. Honestly, I didn't until like 5 minutes ago. And I guess that happens all the time. She lives down the street. So we had hot dogs, tater tots, and the broccoli salad, and it was good. And my Bill, my brother-in-law, I got that from 90. He brought like cheddar jalapeno hot dog things. Those are pretty good. Better than the regular hot dogs. They don't get a good brand. 90 gets a good brand of hot dogs. They don't. Or bread. Ugh. I stopped eating the bread because I was like, it's not worth it to be in pain to eat this trashy bread. The tater tots were pretty okay. We used the air fryer on the oven. So that was fun. Oh, hey, Chantel, how's it going? Are you feeling better? We're just making cottage cheese. Yeah, and the Idaho, or the, what are they? I can't think today. I'm so slow. The tater tots were from Idaho, so I said, "Oh, you know it's a good potato." Okay. So with my cottage cheese bowls, I mostly strawberries always, if they're in season or I have them available. Orange, raspberries if I have them, and blueberries. Banana if I have it. I don't have banana unless it's frozen, but I'm not going to put that in there. So today I have a cara orange. I have strawberries and blueberries. So that'll do. That'll do. Am I glowing? Because I don't feel like it. Thanks though. Hey 90, how's it going? Ravens. Aw, poor Raven, man. Being sick is no fun. You know, the beginning of the year, I was sick for like 2 months. Ugh, so awful. Not fun. I hope that means I don't get sick until next year, or maybe never. That would be awesome. Yeah. I should check my bread. Did not want to wake up this morning. Yeah. But I got good news. My meetings got moved. The training that I was prepping for got moved. Thank goodness, because I was working so slow and there was just more updates than I wanted to deal with. It was just a lot, and I have a lot of questions. Yeah, and it was like I got sick on New Year's Eve, and then I was sick the whole week, which I had off, which was so annoying. I was like, what? So I pretty much laid in bed with Bruno. That's when I got him. And then I was getting better. I felt good. Didn't have a fever or anything. And then I went running. And it just seemed like... And then we went to the motocross. And then it just seemed from there I like relapsed and just was sick again. And so then from then on I just kind of didn't do anything because I was like, I can't. I don't know what's wrong. So it really took a while. I don't even know when I actually started feeling not sick. I just didn't do anything. I just laid around, which was a little sad. Especially coming from like the previous year when I was like running a lot more and stuff. Yeah, and I fell off of that. Yeah, that was a fun time. So I hope he doesn't have that, because that's pretty awful. Yeah, it's just like your immune system isn't totally completely healed or something, and so anything could set it off. I don't know. Getting sick nowadays is not even like how it was. Previously, I knew I could fight something off within a week if I was getting ill, and it's just not like that anymore. It's like it gets worse and worse. But I think eating healthy and, taking your vitamins really helps with that. But yeah, so much going around, honestly. I feel like there's always some new kind of disease or sickness going out around. Okay. This is mine. Yeah, I think the whole COVID thing has a lot to do with it. Not just the vaccine, but the fact that we've just mostly are now inside a lot. And especially when the whole lockdown happened, you weren't getting exposed to a lot of things. So now our bodies and immune system just aren't used to a lot of things, which is like... So then when you get sick, you really get sick. Like it punches you and takes you out. Yeah, I did not get the vaccination at the time I was living in Idaho, and didn't want to get it. I was honestly worried about losing my job because they were like, if you don't get vaccinated, like you could lose your job. And I had a friend who's like, what are you gonna do? And I was like, I don't know, I don't want to get vaccinated. I don't believe in that. But I don't want to lose my job. That was a really stressful time. And what happened is the company started asking if you were vaccinated or not. And I didn't know why I needed to share it. I thought that was very personal. And so for the longest time, I didn't answer it. And then my boss reached out and was like, you didn't answer this. And so then I reached out to the person who wanted to know. Like, we just want to know. And I'm like, well, why do you want to know? I'm not even going into the office. Like, why do you need to know my personal thing? And now there's things like, you can't do that anymore. And it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a rough time. COVID was rough. Ooh, yeah, they're just coming out with a lot of things with vaccines, and hopefully, when we were younger and getting all the vaccines, we turned out to be okay. But nowadays, like, they link it with autism and stuff, and I don't know. But then, like, all these measles outbreaks are happening, supposedly, right? Who knows if the news is correct? And then it's just like, oh, well, if you get vaccinated, this wouldn't happen, or da-da-da-da-da. And it's just like, so much conflicting information, honestly. And anyways, I'm putting some goat cheese on my toast. Do you guys want to see Bruno? He looks pretty handsome right now. There he is. He's looking at a wall or something. Who's that handsome boy? Hello. How do you do? Oh, hello. Okay, anyway. Oh, my back. This feels good though. Yeah, a lot of people were forced into it. I tried to tell my family not to get it, like to wait it out, and they're like, well, we got it because we didn't want to be limited to traveling, and they weren't even traveling. And now my mom's like, I regret it. My body just feels so weird. And I'm like, oh, don't listen to me. Like, nobody listens to me. This is normal. Yeah. I'm the weirdo in the family, so no one ever listens to me. Yeah. He is, him and my other dog, or, well, that's my mom's dog. Well, okay, fine, she's mine too. They like to lay in the sun. And, I always see videos like, watch out for your dog laying in the sun because they can dehydrate them and give them a sunburn. And you're like, what? And that's my breakfast. Right? We're pressuring so much, like, this doesn't, and just the scare tactics, like, when it was happening, my friend just overdoes everything. And it's like a worry wart. And he was tracking it from when it was in China to when it was coming here. And I was like, whatever. But he was like, oh, shoot, it's coming. Oh, shoot. And then, honestly, I was scared. I was alone in Idaho, and then this thing was happening, and we got shut down, and I'm like, what do I do? I'm out in Idaho alone. Like, this is freaking scary. Luckily, like, we had people from work who had moved out there too, but it was a scary time. And then as you progress, and I, like, bought a lot of food and stuff, and I regret that so much. And then we come to figure out, like, oh, it's fine. And in Idaho, like, we were able to do social stuff within, like, I think the next month or so. And then California was really shut down. And when I came to visit, there was a curfew. Like, you couldn't go out past 10. And I was like, what is this? So, though it was a scary time, I'm glad, I guess, it was in Idaho because it wasn't as scary or strict as it might have been here. And I think if I was still living in San Diego when that happened, I was living with some older people at the time. I don't even know how they would have reacted. I don't even know if I would have been able to leave or anything. And I was not about the mask, and I'm still not about the mask. I'm just so glad that's over. That was just not fun at all. And anyways, what are people saying? Do. Bill Gates is a bad man. He's a bad man. All my friends were nurses. I have a friend who's a nurse and her cousin's a nurse. And I would visit and I'm like, oh, I'm not vaccinated. And they're like, you should get vaccinated. It's so bad. Like, people are dying. And I'm like, I'm not gonna make you pressure me to get vaccinated. And like, and so then I think, I don't know, I feel kind of judged about it a little, like, because I never got vaccinated, and they were like, oh, it's so bad at the hospitals, like, someone is so sick, you should get vaccinated. And I'm like, I'm not even by these people, like, I don't go out that much. Well, I did. We lived it up in Idaho. Yeah, what a time. Oh yeah, the whole toilet paper thing. Luckily I was only one person and just bought one thing of toilet paper at Costco and I survived on that. But a lot of people were buying bidets, but honestly I want a bidet. Like, who doesn't want water on your tushy? That sounds nice after you go to the bathroom versus toilet paper. Yeah, what a time. Oh my gosh, when COVID was starting to hit, we watched that one where like I don't it had it was a pretty famous one, and it was like there was a virus and it was killing people and they couldn't find a cure, and then they did. And that freaked me out. I was like, "Oh my gosh, what if this is what we're happening, or what if this is what's happening right now? Oh my gosh." And yeah, but hey, we survived. What up? Yeah. It was a very interesting time. Nobody goes to the bathroom in movies? No, Chantel, I didn't notice that. There's been things that have been on TV where they talk about COVID stuff before it had even happened, and it's just so odd. I can't even remember. I used to know. It'd be like things on shows that had happened years ago talking about COVID and stuff. It's like, wait, what? No. Elphilibaba. It's Elphaba. I just understand why we just can't live in a world where it's just peaceful and there's no BS. It's BS already to try and live. Like, so I don't watch the news. It's just, there's a lot of things happening. Okay, 90. Have a good one. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. I haven't even tried my cottage cheese ball. Ew. Chantel, what are you making to eat today? That's good. With the coconut yogurt and the cottage cheese. Yeah, Chantel, I totally believe that, honestly. I guess that's why just live your day like it could be your last, honestly, because you never know nowadays. What do you do with your pasta bakes? I love pasta bakes. Those are fun. Oh, my friend's calling me. Ooh, Sir Ken, you said you were having leftover meatloaf. How did your meatloaf turn out? Did you make it or did your wife make it? Ooh, nice. Are you gonna make a sandwich out of it today? Oh, that pasta bake sounds really good. I think you should just make it and then you have your food for a couple of days. Oh, my friend just sent me pictures of her food. Looks like she's making a stir fry. I think these are mushrooms. Nice. What do you put on your meatloaf sandwich? And it looks like she made it tacos. Delish. I'll have to call her. Yeah, she makes some good stuff as well. We're back. Oh, nice. Do you get to go home for lunch? Do you live close by that you get to go home? Gosh, why is this so good? Cottage cheese is the best. That's awesome. That's why I like working from home, because I just eat at home. It's no fun when you gotta take work or lunch to work and reheat stuff and you don't even have all you want, or you have to pack up all the things, and it's just not the same. And so I think it would be really hard to go back into office. Those dang raccoons. You got armadillos over there? How cute. What animals do you guys have over there, Chantel, that pest, or, well, I guess they're not really pests. Or are they? I don't know. We got raccoons down here. Possums. Dang, you got... You're really living in the nature. Yeah, you should post them. Rats and mice. Ugh, nobody likes that. We have mice and rats here too. We have rabbits. Rabbit. Hedgehogs are so cute. Do you find a lot of hedgehogs hit on the side of the road? Badgers, foxes. We get tarantulas. I've seen them by San Luis. I saw crossing the road. I was like, no way. And then last year when we did back on the ranch, the run, that was like 3 hours. I was running and they were like, oh, we put tarantulas out there, fake ones. And I was running and I saw one, but I was like, it looks so real, but it wasn't moving. And I was like, I'm not touching that. And I didn't touch it. And then I saw the fake one and it was a big fake one. I was like, I'm so glad I didn't touch the other one. They would have like jumped on me or something. I saw like 2 of them and I did not like seeing them while I was running. I'm like, oh, heck no. Oh, excuse me. Pigeons, okay. Yeah, we have scorpions here. I haven't seen any. I think they're more in the hills or certain areas. Why are pigeons the ones that get killed the most? Are people shooting them or are they flying into things? Yeah, we have rattlesnakes by us too. The mission has them. Where 90 runs by his house has them as well. I haven't seen any tarantulas or scorpions there. I'll have to ask him. I don't think so, but in San Diego, the house I lived in, she said that they had issues with scorpions, and I was like, ew, what? But she's like, we fixed it, we got all the holes. So I guess they had scorpions. I know in Orange County, they have scorpions and tarantulas, and it's pretty dryish over there. I don't really know, honestly. So I think 90 and I are gonna have Indian food tonight. I got a bunch of stuff from Trader Joe's and we're gonna make it and have a little fiesta. I'm excited about that. Yeah. This is one of them. This is a coconut chickpea curry. Looks delish. And then I got butter chicken and some garlic naan and some chickpea thing. Another chickpea thing. I love chickpeas, honestly. They're so good. Oh, that's good. Yeah, they're not... I ran over a snake the other day on my bike, and I didn't notice until after I was already running over it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But when I went back, it was gone, so I don't think I heard it, but I felt so bad. But also, I was like kind of scared. I was like, a snake. And one time, we were hiking somewhere, I think in like February or something, and he was like, snake, and I was like, ah, and it like was there, but then it went back and it was a rattlesnake, and I was like, ah, what the heck? I was worried a snake was gonna come out on our runs last week too. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, you just never know. Especially the rattlesnakes. Garbanzo beans. I hope this is good. Hi, Bruno. It says enlarged to show texture. I've had these before and they're not too bad, but I'm excited to eat it with the naan, you know, and yeah. I hope it's delicious. Yeah, they totally do come out when you least when you're not even like, you're going along with life, and then boom, it's there, and you're like, ah, no. So, and then this warm time is when they come out more. I think what would be scarier is when they come into your garage or something. I mean, I live in more of an area where that probably wouldn't happen as often, but my friend lives in an area where it could happen, and it's happened before, and it's just like, oh, you're just in your garage and you're like, F, there's a freaking rattlesnake right there, a baby or something, and what do you do? I'd be like, I'm not going in my garage. No thank you. Hey, Monster Gaming. We were just talking about you in 90 stream. How's everything going? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, alligators would scare me too. No thanks. And I bet you they're all over where you are, right? Like, how often have you seen an alligator in your vicinity? Yeah, we were talking about you in 90 stream. Like, we haven't seen Monster Gaming in a while. Where's he been at? Sat Yam was there. I'm glad there's no alligators here either. Oh my god. I used on the Discovery Channel, like when you would watch Florida, like alligators a thing, and then crabs, right? You have crabs everywhere, maybe? I don't know. Does Jamal ever try to like attack you or something? Like, or is this a fake alligator, or is it a lizard? You see 10 to 15 a day? Oh my gosh. Do they just, if like you just leave them alone, they leave you alone type of thing, or? Ugh, no. Mm-mm-mm. What? And you guys still go and fish? Like you don't let them stop you? I'd be like, I'm not fishing. Well, I guess sharks are in the ocean and we still go out, but I always worry sometimes when we're out there at night, and I get like kind of like paranoid. I'm like, and I can't see. And where we paddleboard is known to have great whites and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah. Well, you guys are brave to just keep on with your fishing, even though those alligators are there. He does them an hour before now. So 7 our time, which was an hour ago. He does them around that time. Yeah, where have you been? Were you studying school or what? We were like, where's he been? We haven't seen him. And then they mentioned that you stopped by on mine. And you did as I was leaving the other day. And I'm still here. And you're here. Welcome back. Nice. Are your exams over? Or are you still going? Be right back. Nice. Well, welcome back. Hopefully, you got good scores and did great and can relax now. Do you ever get any alligators in your house or can? It's because you didn't see me make the cottage cheese bowl. So my streams are me making food and then after I eat it. So that's why every time you pop on, I'm eating. I kind of want to get a shirt that says, "They don't call me hungry for nothing." So alligators are more drawn to water. Do you see a lot of crabs over there? Ooh, turtles. Okay. What kind of cheese did you eat? Cheese is always good, but I guess it depends what type you're eating. Ooh, okay, Monster Gaming. Me and 90 are going to have a bunch of Indian food tonight. Let me show you what we have. So, I got this at our Trader Joe's because it looked good, but I hope it is good. We're gonna try it out to see if it's good or not. We have some garlic naan, frozen of course. And then we got this, well, I got this stuff, coconut chickpea curry, because I love coconut flavory things, and curry is delicious, so I wanted to try that. And then I got some chana masala. Looks good. It says authentic Indian recipe. Could be lying though. And then I got some butter chicken. It said this was the best rated one. So we're trying that. I thought about getting the tiki masala, but we're going to start with this. And if it's good, then we'll try the other things that they have. But we did find what did we find? We found a Indian buffet that we want to try, so definitely go to that. But yeah, this is what we're gonna do today. We'll probably take a photo. I know this is good. I've had this before, but really excited to eat all of this. I hope it's delicious. So we'll keep you posted and let you know how it goes. Maybe record it, I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, it sounds yummy. I hope it is yummy. Yeah, we'll keep you posted. Maybe if I do a video and give it reviews, Trader Joe will want to send me stuff to review more. How awesome would it be? And yeah, we went to an Indian restaurant maybe like 3 or so weeks ago, and it was so good. We talk about it all the time. I'm like, I could use some more butter chicken. Grr, so good. Chantal, do you guys have Indian food over there? Ooh, is it delicious? I bet it's delish. Yeah, I bet. But wanted to try it. Nothing ever tastes as good as fresh homemade stuff, so we should try Indian food, Chantel. It's pretty good. I recommend the butter chicken, the garlic naan. They tend to have a lot of vegetarian things too. Have you guys had Ethiopian food before? That stuff's good. That sounds good. They had a paneer one too, but yeah. I just hope it's like good where you're like, okay, this is fine. Like for when you're just having that craving and you can't really go. I honestly just need to learn how to make it. My friend made tiki masala, and she said you just really need the spices. So yeah, I should go get the spices. Ooh, you should definitely try it and then let us know. Yeah, I know. And I just need to learn how to make it. Then whenever we want to eat it, I'll just make it. What's so different about, how often do you make buttered chicken, Monster? Oh, you're good. I didn't take offense or anything. I probably do the same thing when people are like, I got frozen Mexican food. I was like, why? Just make it. It's so much better tasting and easier. I'm kidding. I don't do that. What kind of things do you eat? Like, what do you make on the daily? And love. Oh, yeah. 90 says love all the time. Yeah. I made it with love. Yep. Love is the secret ingredient. All you need is love. Hey, has anyone seen Andy? Andy, where'd you go? Ooh, that sounds good. Ugh. I just like eating other cultures' foods. I like mine too, but sometimes it gets boring, especially when you grow up on having beans a lot. It's like, ugh, beans again? Ugh. Well, when I was growing up, we had a lot of beans and carne asada, and so for the longest time, I didn't really like it. I think until I went to college and moved away, and then when I came back, it was like, oh my gosh, that's so good because I would never make it. And we had a lot of carne asada this week, and honestly, it was okay, but it just didn't hit as good as the one my mom does. Yeah, we get burnt out on rice a lot here, the Spanish rice. White rice, but I really like basmati rice. That's a fave. And white rice can do so many things with it. Well, you can. They're pretty easy to make. I mean, you can make an Indian version. Just, do you guys have tortillas over there? Just put whatever your like buttered chicken in a burrito. But actually, in Mexico, they don't eat burritos. I never see them eat nachos or burritos. Tacos, very popular. Flautas, pozole, hot dogs are a thing there. Menudo. Ooh, shawarma's good. Yum. What else? What else? When I go there, I like to eat dogos, which is the hot dogs, and it's this really delicious bun thing that they have. Popular dishes in Mexico would be like pozole, enchiladas, flautas, menudo, which is like pozole but with the stomach, cow stomach. Tacos is number one hit there. Yeah, juices, fresh juices, chocolate milkshakes, bread. Bread is a big thing there. Dairy is a big thing there. Fresh cheeses and cremas. What else? Because when I go there, I like to eat the hot dogs that I mentioned. It's in this really delicious bun, and then the wieners are like steamed, And then they put crema on it and mustard and onion, tomatoes, and chili, like a chili pepper. And it's so good. I'll have to find photos and send them in the Discord. Tortas ahogadas, which is like a drowned torta. And so it's just like, they have a bread called like a salted bread. It's hard. And then they put a bunch of pork in it. And then they drown it in a red tomato sauce, and it's so good. What else do we eat there? Tacos, of course. Street tacos. You literally go on the street and have them. And then we have pozole, flautas, which are kind of like taquitos. Pozole is the hominy in a red broth with pork. Enchiladas. I'm trying to think of what else I eat there. Chocomil, which is like a chocolate milkshake. And then, do we eat very spicy food? I don't. There's certain things that you can add really spicy stuff, but it's really not that spicy. Oh, cactus, what do we call it? My mom, they're called nopales. They're actually apparently really good for you. But they have like a nopal salad. Yeah, nopal is cactus. And so she does onion, tomatoes, and then the nopales and probably salt, pepper, and lime and stuff. I think maybe she sautés it. We don't have that very often, but it's actually not that bad. Growing up, I didn't like it. I was like, oh, that's weird, but it's actually pretty good. So yeah, I think, yeah, they just saute it and then just kind of like have it like a salad, like kind of like a pico de gallo. And I'm like, what else do we eat over there? I think that's it. Hard tacos, those are good. Yeah, Mexican food has delicious things. We definitely eat different things here. Like 90s obsessed with carne con chile. And basically it's just chopped up pork that they boil and then they put in this like a chili sauce, and it's actually really good. It's one of a fave in the fam. We eat that. We eat potato taquitos. We really like those. Mexican hot dogs, we'll try to recreate them here. It's not the same, but we like those. Beans, we make a thing called enfrijoladas, which is like you warm up the corn tortilla and the beans are really runny and you put like cheese in and you make it. It looks like an enchilada, but it's just with beans and cheese. Tortas, we like to eat a lot of with just either the cheese or beans, or sometimes we'll put meat in it, but we eat a lot of simple things. Like what else do we do? We actually don't make tortilla soup. We've made one like from Trader Joe's where you just throw in stuff, but authentically we haven't made one. But tortilla soup is good. We make pozole, we make sopas, which is kind of like alphabet soup, or it's similar to that. That's really good. We like that. We're a big fan of that. My mom doesn't really like soup, so yeah. What else? What else do we eat? Like a staple in our house is always beans. My mom likes to just make quesadillas with the queso fresco and beans. Bean tacos. Bean tacos are a fave. You're hungry, but you don't really want to do much. A bean taco is where it's at. We make a lot of chile here. Ooh, we don't make a lot of lentil soups, but I made one the other day and it was pretty good. But yeah, lentil soup is good. Yeah, we eat a lot of different things. But oh my gosh, I'm supposed to refrigerate this after opening it and I have not. But it's been in a cool, dry place. Maybe I should refrigerate it now. right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go get some work done. I don't know if I'll be back for lunch or not. I don't really, I just have leftovers and I don't think I'm gonna make anything special for it. Um, so if I come back, sure, if I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed that cottage cheese bowl. That's one of my favorite things to make. It's super simple and delicious and nutritious. Yeah, it was fun talking to you guys, and I hope you guys have a really great day and make something delicious and do something that brings you joy or takes care of you. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, and we will see you later. Have a good one.